Today I thought we might have a quick chat about crop rotation, but maybe not quite the crop rotation that you were thinking about. Anyway, here we go. G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor. North side of the yard. Here comes little Bob. This is my winter side of the garden. So really the only kind of annual crops I can get away with growing will grow out here on the sunny side. Our side north is our sunny side, as opposed to you folks in the northern hemisphere whose south is your sunny side. But I've noticed, now bear in mind I'm making this video and it's not even the end of bloody winter, let alone the start of spring. We haven't got there yet. But what I'm noticing, let's have a look here. That's my coriander. And yes, it's going to seed. In fact, it's almost there. And look, here again. And then I start sniffing around with my lettuces. And lo and behold, they're going to seed. So I'll try and use as many of them as I can. But it's made me realise, Andy, I know it's still winter, mate. I know you're supposed to wait till mid-spring, but it's time to rotate your crops. Now, normal people talk about crop rotation and they say, all right, Andy, we've planted lettuce and stuff here, coriander and stuff here. Next crop we grow here will be something else. Probably a bean or something that's a nitrogen setter, but that's not what I'm talking about. Over here, I need to move things. Summer and winter, I swap sides of the yard with a lot of plants. Not every plant, but many plants. So I wanted to talk about that today. The only equivalent I can think of for people who live in areas in the northern hemisphere, say where you have a real climate, unlike me, I got 4 seasons. Hot, 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 and bloody hot, and that's about it. Whereas most of you folks have real seasons. So I'm about to go into bloody hot, which means anything that bolts has got to be started on the south side, and anything that suffers immensely from heat also needs to go onto the south side of the yard. So what I'll do is I'm not going to do it today, but I'll put plastic bags over everything that's going to seed so I can catch the seed. And then I'll take that seed and plant it on the other side. There's a few other plants I want to show you. Native finger lime. Now they burn terribly when it gets really hot. So I'll pick that whole pot up and move that onto the south side. Now you'll notice, in fact, geez Andy, that's interesting. You got a lot of things in pots. That's in fact to facilitate me doing exactly what I'm about to do. So I can actually move things about pretty easily. You can see I've got a second flush of citrus coming on, which is pretty handy. So today I'm going to move that finger lime. I'll swap it. I've got a lychee on the other side of the yard that I want to swap over. So I'll do that and a few other bits of rotation, and as I sort of stumble across them, we can have a brief chat, shall we? A couple of days later, you can see things really are on the change here on the north side. Everything, all the greens are really just bolting. That's okay. Like I say, I'll collect the seed. That'll all go into the south side, probably into the aquaponics actually. The big Madagascar, she's about to be pulled out. I've got replacement seedlings in. I also want to put down a corn crop soon. The other thing that'll be happening on this side of the yard, you can see how abundant that cherry tomato is. It's just loaded. There'll be a few more of them go in. So hopefully by the end of spring, I'll have a good load of tomato sauces made up. We're down to just pretty much citrus. The macadamia nut, I've got a plan to put it on the footpath. I'll do a video on that. Creating another footpath garden. And you can see down the end there, just past that white pot, you can see everything's gone to seed down there as well. The pear has been moved around to the south side. I'm hoping the change, it's never fruited, it's never flowered, never looked like it. So hopefully the rotate onto the south side might do it some good. The little finger lime has been moved to the south side. He's shooting and doing rather nicely, so hopefully that'll pay dividends. Of course, the real rotational change is it's now the second day of spring, and I can finally put some stuff back in the aquaponics bed with a reasonable hope that it'll grow. Alright, so that's a bit of a brief look at the way we have to rotate crops over here. Aside from the normal, you know, what do I follow, this crop with that crop, I also have to move things around. That's just a symptom of the weather we have and the fact that we get no light on the entire south side of the yard. If you enjoy this kind of self-sufficient living, homesteading, that kind of stuff, we even do cooking videos to show you what to do with a lot of your crops. Feel free to subscribe. Tap the little bell and you'll even find out when we put up a new video. Alright folks, you have a good one, eh? See ya.